Yeah. Let's be honest. This is why I'm here. I mean, it's Tommy. It's guitar. It's ACES high. Hey everybody, it's Old School Nerd. Welcome in. It's Friday, and you know what that means. It's Friday's Tommy Day. Now today, Tommy's messing with everybody. Okay, first he's gonna do this one. This is Iron Maiden's ACES High, and it's his version of it. Now in 1984, Iron Maiden ruled the world. Now you had Metallica in its infancy out in San Francisco. You had the Whiskey Go Go Sunset strip with Van Halen and Motley Crue and American glam metal and certain forms of metal were taking root in California. But let's be honest, in 82, 83, 84, you had the big guns, all right? You had the Iron Maidens. You had Slayer for those who wanted to go a little dark with it and aggressive with it. Things like that. But Iron Maiden kind of ruled the world at the time when it came to metal. And since Tommy's going on this huge montage of 80s metal goodness, you knew he had to do Iron Maiden. I just didn't know he was going to do ACES High, which comes from Powerslave, by the way. All right, this is the kind of metal I grew up on, even though my mom didn't want me to, but I did it anyway, because that's what Gen Xers do. We would do it even though our parents didn't want us to, and we had to be sneaky. Why? We didn't have the internet. That's right, boys and girls. We didn't have the internet. All right, here we go. Tommy Johansson. Oh, I said Tommy was up to no good. He was doing a double today. Yeah. When you see this reaction, do me a favor. A lot of you know that Tommy Johansson has this channel where a lot of you come to see my reaction. Thank you, by the way. A lot of you saw me at the premiere of this song early. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning for me. But look, seeing this live in the premiere was worth it, and saying good morning to Tommy was worth it for me. Now, here's the other thing. Tommy's also teaming up with his Majestica brother, and they're doing a guitar bass playthrough of a Majestica song today. So please check out Majestica's channel. Yeah, I don't really know how Tommy does it all. I've said this before. I really don't know. It's a lot. All right, I'll have all of Tommy's information below. Please check it out. And also, go to Majestica's YouTube channel. Check out that one as well. I'm going to have a reaction to that one next week for Nuclear Blast Day. Are you ready? You're not, but I'm pressing play anyway. Take it away, Tommy. 4 minutes, 22 seconds of goodness. Come on, man. Tommy gives me like all the best vibes of Iron Maiden. He can sound, his vocals sound like Iron Maiden, his guitar sounds like Iron Maiden, but he is Swedish. So he throws those keyboards in there. So it still feels like ABBA. Gimme, 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 Tommy. Come on. All my Team Tommy members, you know what I'm talking about. He doesn't have to put keyboards in there. He really doesn't. He could just play he could just dub in another guitar section. He could play that and record that. But he knows what his roots are. He's Swedish. He's going to throw that ABBA in there. Give me some of that ABBA keyboard feel. Also, understand that it would be one thing if Tommy was just a world-class vocalist, which he is. He's one of the few people that can do Bruce and do it and hit all the notes Bruce can hit. The same level of power. Guitar-wise, Tommy can play anything. But I told you guys to check out Majestica later today, because even though it is a guitar playthrough of the Majestica song, all my Tommy fans know when you put that guy behind a keyboard, come on. Tommy is really one of the true triple threats in music, especially metal. I think that's why he can literally cover any 80s metal song or any 80s song, period. Because he believes in the power of metal. He believes in the vocals, the power vocals of metal, but he also understands the keys, which if you didn't have keys in the 80s, you just didn't get it. It was just something that was so pivotal. Now, you have a lot of other reactors that do, other cover artists that do amazing work too with keys and stuff. So, but Tommy is one of the best because he gets it. I think that's why he's done so many 80s covers. I know that I say that he was born in the wrong decade. Tommy technically should be a Gen Xer. He really should. He should be like 18, 19 years old in 1984. I mean, can you imagine if Tommy was 18 and 19 years old in 1984 when all this stuff was happening? Could you imagine what our world would be now? I think it would have been different, but I digress. Tommy's fate in the universe is exactly what it is for a reason. I know I say a lot that Tommy was born in the wrong decade, but I'm going to say right now, no. He's exactly where he needs to be because of Tommy and artists like Tommy, all those amazing metal power songs, albums, things that flooded our radio airwaves and album record players and cassette players, by the way, of that decade are still realized now. They are still prominent because of people like Tommy. So maybe Tommy is born in the right decade to make sure that we don't forget the 80s. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing a reaction. I'm sorry. I kind of got lost in my Tommy thoughts. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? You know. Oh, goodness. Take a breath, bro. You deserve it. Yeah, that was a really high note. Even he knows it. Okay, here we go. That's why we call them the Bruceys. They're not exactly easy to hit. Now, here's the thing. ACES high meant you didn't have to go up there with the vocal, but because it's an Iron Maiden song, we're happy you did. Okay, here's the thing. This is for all of my Tommy heads out there and also my amazing Sabaton fans. Technically, you should be one and the same. If you're a Sabaton fan, you should be a Tommy fan. If you're a Tommy fan, you should be a Sabaton fan. And Majestica. But this is specifically for all my Sabaton fans. If you're seeing Sabaton here in the next week or so, because I think they're still destroying Europe, one city at a time. If you're going to be seeing Sabaton in this next week, do not be surprised if when it comes to the end of the show, right before the encore, you know, and Joachim looks over at Tommy and makes fun of Tommy that he should be the lead singer of this band. He does it. They do it almost every show. It just kind of seems weird that every time Tommy releases a cover, a lot of times, whatever cover Tommy has released that week is the song that Tommy suddenly starts playing and singing during the Sabaton show. They did Detroit Rock City. They did it depending upon where they were and whatever song Tommy had released that week. There you go. If you're seeing Sabaton in the next 7 days or so, do not be surprised if you get to experience ACES high. I know Joachim will go, I can't sing that high. We know, but we do know that Mr. Von Dahl can play that fast. And, well, if Chris joins in with him, they're going to do it because Chris don't care. And Per will be over there on the side just smiling because he knows the next song is Christmas Truce. So he loves that song. All right, everybody, my name is Old School Nerd. Thank you for coming in. All of my Team Tommy members, thank you for making this Friday special. Every week we just celebrate what Tommy does creatively, both as a member of Sabaton, as a member of the beautiful Majestica, and just an amazing guy that does awesome covers of songs that we need to never forget. And he puts these little modern takes on them in a way that only Tommy can. Geez, Tommy, you look really tired. All right, we're going to let Tommy take a break because he needs it. All right, my name is Old School Nerd, and with that, thank you, and we'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right there. Big thank you to all my Patreons out there. We appreciate everything you do. If you want more content like this video, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this mud ball together. We'll see you later.